Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ngayong umaga ay patuloy nating pag-aaralan ang kabutihan ng Panginoon sa ating buhay. Ngayong umaga, ang topic natin ay Embracing the Majesty of God's Ways. So, ang talata natin ngayong araw is Isaiah chapter 55 verses 8 to 9. So, sabi dito, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. So as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." In the profound verses of Isaiah chapter 55 verses 8 to 9, the Lord speaks to us about the majestic distinction between His thoughts and ways and ours. So as we delve into these verses, let us open our hearts to the revelation of God's sovereignty and the transformative impact it can have on our lives. So ngayong umaga, ang teaching natin is first, God's thought is higher than our thoughts. The Lord reminds us that His thoughts transcend the limitations of our understanding. God's wisdom is vast and beyond our comprehension. While we may see only a fraction of the bigger picture, God sees the entirety of His perfect plan. Our finite minds cannot grasp the infinite wisdom of the Creator. Next is God's ways are higher than our ways. Similarly, God's ways are far above and beyond our ways. His ways are not bound by our human reasoning or logic. While we might seek immediate solutions, God's perspective encompasses eternity. His ways are marked by unfathomable grace, love, and purpose that surpass our human understanding. God's sovereignty encourages humility. Recognizing the vastness of God's thoughts and ways lead us to a place of humility. Understanding that our Creator operates on a level higher than our own should humble our hearts. We acknowledge that we are dependent creatures in need of the guidance and wisdom that only God can provide. So, this morning, ang applications natin sa pinagbubulayan natin ay una, trust God's plan. In journey of faith, we are called to a trust in the divine plan that God has laid out. Even when understanding is limited, we trust that God's thoughts and ways are guided by perfect wisdom. Surrendering our plans to His sovereign will bring peace and assurance in every circumstances. Next is follow God's ways. So to align ourselves with God's higher ways, we must seek His guidance through prayer, study of His Word, and communication with the Holy Spirit. Following God's ways may not always align with societal norms or personal desires, but it leads to a life marked by righteousness, love, and purpose. Lastly is be humble before God. The awareness of God's majesty should foster humility within us. So let us approach our Creator with reverence and awe, recognizing our need for His guidance and wisdom. A humble heart is open to God's leading, allowing Him to mold and shape us according to His perfect designs. So as we navigate the intricate tapestry of life, may we find solace and strength in the truth that God's ways and thoughts are higher in trust, obedience, and humility. So let us surrender ourselves to the grandeur of our sovereign God.